your videos are a lot more effective. You put in the work to sit there and make the video. Just with a better team of better edits and better thumbnails, your videos will go much farther, like by a factor of like 10x, versus having a low quality person doing it for you.
Welcome to my legal academy, helping lawyers work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life.
Okay, now what about you record the video? What do? Well, practically speaking, let me just show the back end. You should not be the one to edit the video, create the thumbnails. That is not a good use of your time at all. It's beyond you. That's definitely something that you need to give to a VA, okay? You have two choices. Either a VA team that you built yourself, or there's agencies that could do it for you. I'll give the pros and cons of both, and then you get to decide what you want to do. I'll try to provide some resources if you do want to, based on what you want to do. So first is building your own VA team. Is it doable? Totally, definitely do it. Okay, but these are the things to keep in mind. The pros is it's going to be cheaper because you're going to go straight to hiring them directly. But the con is you have to hire specific people for specific parts of this process. YouTube, you cannot have one person make your thumbnails for you and edit and upload and optimize, because there are like 4 different worlds. Very rare to find one person who's good at all those things. If you find that person is probably working or has his own company or is doing something else. It's very rare to find that person. If you find that person, good for you. I mean, by all means, take advantage of it. But usually you want to find somebody, you want to have somebody who's a thumbnail designer. You want to have somebody who's a video editor. And then you want to have somebody who kind of understands YouTube optimization. That means they, make the titles, the descriptions, the tags, all that other stuff. So have that in mind. It's like a 3-part kind of thing: video editor, thumbnail, and like YouTube optimizer, scheduler kind of person. All those people could be found on Upwork. You want to hire on an ongoing basis. You literally put the job post, Upwork job post literally says YouTube thumbnail designer to create thumbnails for law firm YouTube channel. If it's a video editor, it's a video editor to edit videos for a law firm. If it's a YouTube scheduler, just say YouTube expert to optimize YouTube videos and post videos for YouTube to get more views. Put up a job post, usually between the $5 to $10 range makes sense for this. It's more on the creative side, and you hire on an ongoing basis. They don't need as many hours, maybe max 10 hours a week, if that. And you have to kind of build your own internal YouTube team. Your second option is an agency. An agency costs more, but it takes a lot of time and work off your hands to manage them, to find the right people, and then also manage them on an ongoing basis. With this, you become the manager, unless if you go hire a manager for this. So it costs more, but I think the ease of mind that it gives me, and be able to not think about changing the styles or managing them and all that stuff, that's already taken care of. About 8-9 months ago, I got a cold email from, I got a personalized Loom video sent to me. And every time that I get a personalized Loom video, I always have a rule of thumb, especially early in my career. I talk to them because I'm like, if you're proactive enough to come send me a personalized Loom video, not only are you proactive, but you put some effort into, getting to talk to me. That means it's a good sign. It's like, talk about early signs. That's a good sign that you know what you're doing, you care. Not just like, sending a bunch of random emails and see what happens. Personalized Loom videos is usually a good sign. So I speak to him. I met him from outside the US, young guy, and it was kind of like just starting out. So I hired him, gave him a chance. In the beginning, there was a lot of revisions I had to do with him. Now, when it came to the thumbnails, when it came to the edits, when it came to like figuring out when to post, the titles, a lot of that stuff. But I knew that he was very receptive to me working with him to make him better and better. Almost on a daily basis for the last 10 months, I've been working with him to constantly refine his work. And now he's significantly much better. I might be an annoying client to him, but he understands that I'm making him better and he doesn't mind it. So I've been able to kind of train him up and also introduce a couple of our legal funnel members to him, where half of his clients is come through me, but he's been able to get the benefit of me working with him to make him better. Now he's significantly much better than what it was. So if I can, I could show the old videos, but the new videos, I know these videos that I'm posting right now, in 3 to 5 years, I know these are going to be like do really, really well for me. So
in today's video, we're talking about what every lawyer can learn from Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber on earth and possibly one of the most successful people doing content. So you can always learn something from everyone, and you could definitely learn a lot from the top people in every field, including YouTube.
So not only is it the thumbnails, which really matters. It doesn't matter how good your video is. If your thumbnails basically are not good, they're not going to be seen. So he does, again, constant refinement for me to get it right with him. But also the video edits really matter, especially in the beginning, to make sure that people continue watching. So I've been able to work with them to make like a lot of edits, a lot of cuts and different things that a lot of the top people use, like Mr. Beast and Alex Mollaei and all these guys who are really doing really well with YouTube. I'm basically put them into the same regimen to basically do something similar. And that, again, helps make your videos much better. That means your videos are a lot more effective. You put in the work to, sit there and make the video. Just with a better team of better edits and better thumbnails, your videos will go much farther, like by a factor of like 10x versus having a low quality person doing it for you. So those are the 2 options, and that's the HEX Studios that everybody's mentioning, like Mike. So let me just read the couple of questions that came. Mike says, HEX says, allow me to do nothing but record raw videos. They take care of everything else, which is the only way that I could get it done. Having a team to handle it is the way to go. Exactly, Mike. That's basically my thoughts. And essentially the way that it works is literally all I do is drop it off into this folder called edit these videos. Just drop it off here. I record on my iPhone. And then right away after I record, I Bluetooth do a airdrop. Within like 1 minute, they're dropped into this folder. I just name them, I just drop them off here, and the rest is done. They basically do the edits, and after they, they finish the edit, they drop it off in this folder called already uploaded, and then also have them keep track of all the thumbnails in one folder, and then they take care of everything else. That's the way that, practically speaking, it's done. Drop it off in the Google Drive folder and the rest is done.
Hey, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you're a lawyer and you're looking to work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life, right below this video, you'll find a link to book a call to speak to my team so we can tell you how we've been able to help over 500 law firm owners scale their law firm. Now back to the video.
What else? Katie says, how much should we be paying either an agency per video or VAs per hour per video? For your VA, there's 2 ways. Usually with VAs, it's going to be hourly on an ongoing basis, but sometimes for, like, let's say thumbnails and videos, you could potentially create flat rate offers with them. That'll be ideal because it's just about, you want to pay them based on their output versus just paying them to edit one video for 4 hours. It's like, no, you could just edit this in 2 hours. Like, why do I have to take 4 hours? So if you can, hire them in Upwork and then talk to them and see if you can make a deal on a per video basis or a per thumbnail basis. You do hire them yourself. I've seen some YouTube specialists that claim to handle all this for 15 an hour. Scam. Not necessarily. YouTube automation. There is something going on called YouTube automation, which is basically, it's the same as Amazon automation. I don't know if anybody's exposed to these things. I was exposed to it, but I had somebody who did Amazon automation who was referring us clients for us to set up their LLCs for them, but it ended up being a big fraud, and all those people basically didn't make money from the Amazon stores that were built for them. It was just super upsetting to see. And now there's those same people are now doing YouTube automation. That means you put up money up front, we'll create you a YouTube channel, and it'll be a passive source of income for you. Like if that was the case, why don't you just make the YouTube channel yourself? So don't fall for those. So have that in mind. Kawaku says, if we're hiring our own VAs, would you still recommend Philippines or it doesn't matter? Good question, Kawaku. No, you're not limited to Philippines for this creative stuff. If you can find somebody from Philippines who's also, a good editor or a good thumbnail designer, that's good because they're easier to work with. All those benefits that we always talk about, but don't limit yourself to just Philippines. For this, you could expose it. You could open it up to other countries. What other countries? For creative, usually European countries could be good. Canada could be good. US could be good. Kind of see what the talent is out there. I would put up a job post and see what's out there. And it's always ask. Again, the best question to ask a VA is, who are the people that you're currently working with? And if it's anything marketing related, always ask for links. I need to see it, the visual representation of your work. Let me see it. A lot of people are like, they say that they do marketing. I'm like, where's your work? Like, oh, I'm like, always ask about the output, recent output, the ones that you're currently working on, or most recently in the past 2 months, something like that. Always get that, be able to visually see it. And don't expect them to have any law law experience, law firm experience. Most VAs it's probably you're the first lawyer that they're working with, so it doesn't really matter. If anything, I prefer that they don't have law experience because they could be good at another field and they just take that and apply it to your field. So don't limit it to if they've worked for lawyers before. Okay, so that's editing. That's the editing side. Again, ideally, you should not be doing it yourself at all. Either hire VAs that you hire yourself from Upwork, or hire a VA agency. If you need that intro for that, just email Sam at Legal Funnel so Charisse can make the intro for you.